Hello, hello, Stampers. I hope you are all having an amazing day. We have a beautiful day here in Virginia, and we are supposed to get snow. I am so excited. I would love a weekend with snow to just stay home and create. My name is Colleen Magness, and you are creating with Colleen. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here on the east coast of Virginia and Chesapeake. So typically all we get is the rain while we watch everybody else get that beautiful snow. But I hope they're just not getting our excitement up because that line moves just a little bit and then we won't get it. But I am wearing my snowman earrings and praying for snow. So I come to you live every Wednesday at noon and I create with you. You guys have probably had a morning of working and or you may still be in your pajamas. But I'm glad that you'll stay with me and be with me while I share some creativity and you just take a break from whatever it was that you were doing within your day. So Miss Stephanie's here. Hello, Steph. She's here in Virginia with me, so I'm praying for snow, Stephanie. I don't know if you are or not. We had a bingo event that was supposed to be this Friday, and you have to know Virginians in the snow, at least in my area. We could get a half-inch of snow and the world goes mad. So that's not good. So we actually had to cancel our bingo event due to the church shutting down for COVID reasons. And it's a good thing because don't think anybody would come out and be driving in it. Quick story and then I will stamp. I actually remember in my time when they canceled school and it never snowed. They were expecting all this snow. When I say all this snow, probably 2 to 3 inches. And they canceled school and the first flake never fell. Now, coming from Chicago, I just have to say I was really embarrassed, but it is what it is. So today, I am going to show you how to make this really cute desk calendar. It uses our celebration products, which I'll share with you, but I need a calendar like this at all times. And the reason I do is because many mornings when I sit down at my desk, I probably couldn't tell you what day it was. So I just like to have a quick glance. And so this is a calendar we're going to make. And this was mine from last year. So this was using a Bumblebee bundle we had. Actually, it might have been 2 years ago because I liked it so much I was switching the calendar out. But I really like this one. And I love the saying. Your mantra every day should be, you are utterly awesome. Because you are. And you have to believe in yourself. And it starts right there. So start every day telling yourself that. So Stephanie said she is from Wisconsin. Yeah, so you get it, Steph. It was embarrassing, wasn't it? So what are you going to do? Okay, and she said 2 years ago I used the seashells. So Stephanie must be making these calendars also. And in case you want to know, Stampin' Up! Does not provide the calendars. I get that from a website called Vippies with a V, vippies.com. And they come in different sizes. This is a large one because it's easiest for me to see. But next year I might switch it up and get the medium size so I can have a little more room to create and just hope I can see it because you know the eyesight never sticks with you as you get older. So let me tell you about the products that we're using. It is celebration. So for January and February, for every $50 or $100 that you spend in merchandise, you get to select a celebration item for free. So you can go to my creatingwithcolleen.com, my blog, and see these catalogs if you don't have one. They're both on my blog there. But in here on page 10 and 11, we have a really cute 2 items that you can get free. For the first $50, you can get this 6x6 pack of Simply Marvelous 6x6 Designer Series paper. There's 48 sheets and you get 8 each of 6 double-sided designs. So I told you you get 6 colors. I only have 5 colors to show you because my other pack is in the mail. But it also has a Coastal Cabana color, but I have used it all up. I loved it. So it's a marbled on one side and this gorgeous swirl on the other side. So these can be used with any type of card that you can create. Now the colors are Coastal Cabana, which you don't see here, Balmy Blue, Basic Gray, Blushing Bride, Bumblebee, Flirty Flamingo, Gorgeous Grape, Highland Heather, Misty Moonlight, Pool Party, Smoky Slate, and So Saffron. So for example, you're like, okay, you have 6 types. How did you get all those colors? Because, for example, the Gorgeous Grape is on this side. I'm sorry, Gorgeous Grape is on this side, Highland Heather on that side. So they switched the colors up, but they are gorgeous. So Kathy is here. Hey, Kathy. Kathy's been trying to get on the live for some time, and she is here. So welcome, Kathy. Now you know where to be every Wednesday at noon. And Joyce loves a paper. Joyce, I do too. I've used up almost the 1 pack, and I definitely cannot wait to get another one. So now the second product I'm using, this is called Awesome Otters. And this is a stamp set that you can get for free with a $50 order. And again, this ends February, the end of February, so don't delay. But this is an adorable set. And this is what I will create with today, and it's a lot of fun. So I'm going to show you what you need. You are going to need a piece of basic white cardstock that is 4 1/4 by 11 inches. You're going to score it at 5 1/2, just right in the middle. Then this is going to be the base that actually puts this together, holds this together. If you look at the calendar, the nice thing is it's the size of a card. Your standard 5 1/2 by 4 1/4 card. So you can go ahead and just treat it like a card. And then the inside, this piece here, that's what holds it together. So this is 4 inches by 4 1/4. And then you're going to score it on the 4-inch side, and it's going to be a 1/2 inch, 2 inches in the middle, and then 3 1/2. You will need a 4 by 5 1/4 inch piece of Night of Navy, a 3 3/4 by 5 inch piece of Balmy Blue, and I have already embossed this with the Painted Texture Embossing Folder. It is a folder, again, that you could use for so many things, and you can use either side. It really just puts a wonderful texture on your cardstock. Then I have a piece of 3 1/4 by 2 1/2 inches of Night of Navy. And using the Layering Circles dies, I have a scallop circle in Night of Navy that is 2 3/4 size. Out of the Simply Marvelous paper, I have a 2 1/2 inch circle I've already pre-cut with the dies. And I have from the double oval scallop punch, which is this here, I have the scallop. So I just have that in Night of Navy. And then you're just going to need like a scrap piece or 2 of paper. So let's put our base together. And this is a great gift idea. You can order your calendars earlier and start putting them together in November, December, and then send them to everybody so they have them by the 1st of the month in the new year. So here you have the 4 by 4 1/4 inch. And again, I scored it at a 1/2 inch. So I'm going to fold one way, 2 inches, fold it that way, just the opposite. And then this piece here at 3 1/2. So it looks like this. Now when I put it in here, I'm going to put it in here with the open end going here. It actually kind of works both ways, but I like the look of this one. So what I'm going to do is on this piece here, I'm going to put my adhesive and then put it on the inside. So let me grab my adhesive. Right there. A little bit right here. So I'm going to fold that back because again, I want it to go on here. And I will just, with it folded where the adhesive is, put it down on the front of that. So then when I go to put my adhesive here, on this other side, and you can use tear and tape, you can use liquid glue, you just want something that's going to hold pretty well. I'm just going to fold that down as such, close this, and that forms the base of my calendar. Now keep in mind too, you could put pictures on here. Y'all know I have bunches of grandchildren. I'm so blessed. Stephanie has an adorable grandchild. She has the most beautiful hair. It's nice and curly. And so you could even put something on here like a picture of your grandchild. The only problem I would have is I have 6 of them, so I really don't know how I would explain who got what. I'd have to either make 6 calendars, or I would have to be able to rotate out their pictures every single day. Sandy Alexander, she just came on. Hello, Sandy. She was a deer demonstrator friend, still is, and she moved away. But every January we would get together. There were 6 of us, 7 of us. We would get together once a month and stamp. And in January, Sandy always had the calendars for us. So she recognizes the easel format. And thank you, Sandy. You love the otters with that design. Sandy has moved. She's still trying to get her house together. And she said she cannot wait to get her stamp room together and up and running. And I could only imagine. But yes, Sandy, I cannot live without one of these calendars. I have to have one every year. Because again, I cannot tell you what day it is. I'm lucky if I could tell you if it's Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. But then you want a number? Like, what real day is it of the month? I think you're asking a lot at that point. So, here you're going to take your 3 1/4. I just went ahead. I'm sorry. Let me tell you what I'm doing. I'm chit-chatting so much. Here I have the Balmy Blue embossed. I just went ahead and taped that onto my piece of Night of Navy. I'm just layering that up. And then here, the 3 1/4 by 2 1/2 Night of Navy. I like to put my calendars on here so I have a little bit of an edge. Just makes my calendar stand out more. And they come with the self-adhesive, so I will peel this off. But then I always just like to put a little bit of tape down at the bottom. Go ahead and make sure it's going to stick where I want it. That's why you better get it straight the first time. So here I have my calendar, which I'll be putting down here. Now let's do our words. You are utterly awesome, and then I'll put all my parts together. So I have this oval, and I have to stamp my words. Now what I like about the double oval punch is you have this punch, which is a nice clean edge, which mounts right on the scallop. So I do like that. So what I'm going to do, and it's a good thing I did this, for some reason, when I mounted this stamp, it is like crazy crooked. Its label's crooked, everything's crooked, but I have yet to really stamp it on just a piece of paper, so it works great that I can put it on a scrap piece of paper and then punch. Okay, watch this. Look how crooked that is. So I've just accepted it because you're never going to be able to get that label off to get it straight. So you just have to know your stamps. But the nice thing is, since I've already stamped it, I can just slide it in here. Make sure it's straight. Voila. Perfect every time. So I will take this, my adhesive, and put it right in here. And there's my words. So now let's go to our otter. Hey, Donna Foreman popped in. Hey, Donna, how you doing? And Sandy said you can make the calendar front and put a magnet on the back to put on your fridge or file cabinet. Very smart. She says she does both each year. Very smart. So when I made this, the first time I tried making it, I actually stamped and colored on this Simply Marvelous designer paper, and the blue strip just lightly showed through. So I don't want that. I want my little otter to be popping with color. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Memento, and the reason I'm using Memento is because I'm going to be coloring him with blends, and I don't want the classic ink to smear, which is what the Night of Navy is. So I can put this anywhere on here. Let my swirls go around. And when I stamp, I'm just going to stamp towards the top because you have that little bit of space where you're going to be putting your words. And it doesn't really matter so much about him because I'm going to stamp him again onto the white piece of scrap paper. So once I have this, let me color him. And so I'm going to use, again, the blends. And when you use the blends, you have a thin line and a thick line. That's because you have a thick brush side. And then you have the thin side here. So I'm just going to, I'm not worried about the water outside of him. I'll just put a little bit of the light crumb cake in the center. And then I can take a little bit of the dark for a little bit of a highlight here, and I'll pull it in again. And you do want to keep your blends closed when you are not using them, because this is an alcohol type marker and it will dry out quickly because we know alcohol evaporates. So then just to pull that color in a little bit, I will go back to my light and kind of come between the light and the dark. And that just blends, for me, it blends it together. So now for the soft suede, I'm just again going to go around the outside here. I also like the blends because they don't leave streaks like a regular marker would. It's a great tool Stampin' Up! Has given us for coloring. So they come 2 to a pack. They are $9 for the set, and you get a light and dark for each of the colors. So here I did my light. And again, I can come in with a little bit of the soft suede dark. You could spend hours coloring if you want, but y'all know I'm just going to be quick and to the point. I just like a little bit of variation of the color. And then kind of, again, bring this in here. Let me see. They are so cute, Donna. Donna says these otters are so cute, and they really, really are. So you could just wake up to them every morning. Put a little bit of color in that ear. And then I'm going to take, I was surprised I didn't have a pink, but I'm going to take the pale papaya just to give his nose a little bit of a different color. Let me try the dark, see if that shows up better. There we go. And just that simple, I have my otter that is colored. Now you do need to be careful with blends because they will soak through your paper. So just don't be coloring on your grandmother's good white tablecloth or something. You do not want to make her angry. So when I am cutting this out, I'm just right on the black. I don't worry about his little bit of hair because that's already stamped on the Marvelous paper. So you're still going to see that. Same with the water that is around him. Or her. I don't know how you tell a female or a male otter. That's interesting. I might have to Google that. Well, I don't know how you tell from the face. Let me just say that. So, here I've got my little guy. Let me put this here. So now what I will do is I will put some adhesive on this, and I'm going to put him right, or her, right onto the Marvelous paper. And when I do that, it's all just part of it. All the little bit of hair that you see, you know, you still see it because it's on there. So now I just want to take a little bit of my marker. I've got, let me try the Balmy Blue. And I'm going to color in some of these water droplets so that they stand out. And even if I want to, a little bit of these lines, I can add a little bit of color there. And that just brings it to life. There. And if I wanted to, again, keeping, because you know, once you start coloring, it is a lot of fun. I can even darken up a couple of these little ones. So I have the lights and darks. So here I've got my little guy, and then I will put my adhesive on the back. And I'm just going to layer this onto my scallop circle. And there he is, so cute. This really is a quick, easy project. So if you were to make these, just think, you know, just mass produce them. You can do a lot of these at one time. So now that I have my base, I am going to put it down and just put all this together. I will put my Night of Navy base piece right on the front. And I could pop this up, but I want my otter and the words to really pop up. So I will tape this down. Hey, Gwen Cooper came in. Hi, Gwen, how are you? So I'll put this at the bottom. And then, of course, I want to pop this little guy with dimensionals. And normally on a circle, I just put 3, kind of like a triangle. I think that covers it pretty well. Hey, Diane, you're here too. Thank you. She loves it. So good to see you all today. See your names pop up. Now, if you were to put this in a card, of course, you would want to rearrange it to where this is below that. But this is going to go straight on my desk. So I can go ahead and just put my otter above the top. And then for this, again, I want this to pop up. I'm not worried about the thickness. He's going to be hanging out with me in the morning in the desk. And then I just kind of line up these scallops with those scallops. And just that quick and easy, you have got your little otter calendar. So again, the products that I used today were from Celebration. Celebration ends the end of February. And so take advantage of these free items while you can, because you will not be able to purchase them individually past Celebration. Also in Celebration, they have a bunch of other specials. So you can get free product when you order. They also have a joining special. So when you join Stampin' Up, we have this awesome starter kit because you put it together. It's $125 in product of your choice. You pick those from the annual or the mini catalog, and you only pay $99. And then you get to select 2 stamp sets of your choice for free. So the stamp sets cannot be Celebration. You only get them with a free purchase, but you can select them from our mini catalog and from our annual catalog. So that's a lot of product for just $99. And I don't know if I told you, but the shipping is free. So definitely check out Celebration. Lots going on. And I just am so glad you joined me today. So Gwen is here. Gwen, yes, I am doing well. I'm excited about the snow that's going to be coming. So again, pray, pray, pray it's snow. I have my snowman earrings on, and I have enough food in my house for probably a good 4 weeks. I am definitely believed in stocked freezers and cabinets. And of course, Virginia snow only lasts, 36 to 48 hours. So we're good either way. So thanks for joining me. If you don't currently receive my newsletter, please go to my blog, creatingwithcolleen.com, and request my newsletter. I also have a YouTube channel. I would love for you to go there and subscribe. And that is Creating with Colleen Magness. Lots of different videos there. And I always appreciate you showing up on a Wednesday to be with me. So I hope you all had a good lunch. I will come live next Wednesday as we create some more projects together. And if you have any questions at all with what you saw today, please let me know. I'm always here to help. So thanks so much, y'all. Have a blessed day. Thank you, Linda. Thanks, Gwen. I appreciate you all being here. Everybody who's already come on. Enjoy the day. Bye-bye.